We are now going to have a look at other things that can enhance your current website. To insert a button is relatively easy. I'm going to start a new paragraph and I'm now going to type in the code, which is button, and then whatever words we would like it to have, and then at the end the button. So I'm going to end that with closing my paragraph, and let's see what this looks like. I'm going to click on save and I'm going to go back to my website and refresh this, and you'll now notice that there is the button. At this stage it doesn't do anything, although it does say click me. It doesn't quite work yet, but we'll work on that now. We can also add different kinds of lists. For example, the first kind of list that you can have is basically unordered bulleted lists, and then we can have ordered numbered lists. I'm going to go with the first one, which is the unordered bulleted list. We start off with UL, and obviously at the end we end it as well. If we now refresh this, you can see there is our lists. Just to remember that the LI actually stands for list items. If I look at this page, perhaps my blog should be on the next line down. So what we can do is we can create a line break. I'm going to go to after Mr. Sparrow Rocks, and I'm then going to type in BR, which stands for a line break. You will notice that I don't have to have a /BR at the end. So let's quickly save this, call up my website, refresh it, and you'll now notice that my blog has now moved to the next line. Although I did say that we don't have to end the BR, there are going to be certain times. So in HTML5 you don't need to end this, but if we're going to use other sort of programming like XML, then we will need to close it. So what I'm now going to do is at the end I'm going to type in, and instead of the slash being at the front, it's now at the end. So the empty HTML elements, we don't normally have to close them, but if we are going to want to have stricter validation, then we end them with the slash at the end. If we have a look at our website at the moment, you'll see that we've got our picture over here. Every now and again, however, depending on perhaps the website, the browser, or perhaps the image can't be found, what we can do is we can use the alt attribute, ALT. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to deliberately give this the wrong file name, so it won't find that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to type, if you can't find this, then alternatively say that this is a computer. I'm going to save this quickly. I'm then going to go to my website and I'm going to refresh this. And you'll now notice that it now says this is a computer, because you can't find that image. Doesn't look very pretty, but at least you know what it should be there. Sometimes we want to separate things from one another, and we can use, for example, a horizontal line, which is the /HR attribute. And the way that it works is, anyway, I'm going to type in HR, this is a heading, and HR again. I'm quickly going to save that. And basically what we're saying is above this, we would like to have a straight line. Go to our website, refresh it, and there you can see our horizontal line that goes across, separating everything that was above that /HR. The next tag we're going to look at is the tag pre. Pre basically means it's pre-formatted text. So it's going to preserve everything exactly as it was. And it's a fixed width font, and it's normally Courier, and this preserves both the spaces and the line breaks. So I'm going to save that quickly. And once again, let's go back to our website, refresh it, and there you can see this is the best lesson ever. And it's kept its formatting without us having to use the paragraph tag.